Pro Football Weekly is breaking down the draft for all 32 teams. Right now we're talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think one of the most discussed, critiqued, maybe criticized drafts of all the teams in the league. How would you say they did, though, just in terms of filling the needs that they had?
Well, I think at the top, in the first two rounds, they did really nice. They crossed their two biggest needs off the list, and I salute Gene Smith for doing that. He boldly moved up and got Blackmon. He thinks he's found his difference-making pass rusher in Andre Branch in the second round. Did they need a punter? Yeah. Did they need a punter in the third round? No, I don't think so. And then I expected them maybe to address a little bit of secondary needs a little bit sooner, and then they waited until very late. They've got big question marks surrounding Terrence Knight and one of their best interior players. Waited until the final round to pick up a 28-year-old Division II player. So a bit of a head scratcher.
Good story, though. So what was your favorite pick that they made?
Well, let me just preface it by saying I'm not sure that Justin Blackmon is going to turn out to be the best receiver in this draft. I think that the upside that Michael Floyd has maybe just a little bit better, a little bit more explosiveness, and just maybe a little better all-around athlete. But again, I have to salute Gene Smith for identifying his biggest need, going up and getting the guy who they viewed as the top receiver in the draft. He's been trying to fill that position out through waiver wire pickups and not doing it the right way. Blaine Gabbert got no help last year from his receiving core. They hope that Justin Blackmon is going to be the difference.
They haven't really had a star receiver there in a long time, really since like the Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell days, so maybe Blackmon is finally that guy. What was your least favorite pick? I have a feeling I know what it is.
Well, and for that reason, I'm not going to go in that direction.
Okay.
Brian Anger in round 3 is ridiculous. He better be the next Shane Leckler, the kid in San Francisco. He's got to make a difference right away. But to me, a 28-year-old Division II defensive tackle who wasn't going to get drafted. Again, I know I went with a couple 7th rounders for my least favorite picks, and I know there are more flyers, but I've heard from more than one person this kid wasn't going to get drafted, and that some people in that front office fell in love with the feel-good story, and that's why he ended up, falling in this draft.
It's never good when you have several choices for your least favorite pick. Yeah. When you look at the full list of what they got, though, what grade are you giving the Jags?
I'm giving them a C, and that might be generous. We'll see. The fact that they were able to address those needs at the top. They need Andre Branch to contribute right away. I'm not sure he will. It might take till year 2, but the fact that they got those guys who they view as difference makers in the beginning is the only thing that really salvages this for me. I think Brian Anger may be a great punter, but I think we're going to be talking about the boneheaded decision to take him in round 3 for quite some time.
Justin Blackmon better be really good if he's going to make this draft look like a good haul by the time it's all said and done. That's a look at the Jaguars draft. We have grades for all 32 teams. You can check them all out at ProFootballWeekly.com.